You want an insanely good value watch before the 11/11 sale is over. I mean, you did click on this video, so let's not waste time and get right into it. Starting off with the $129 mechanical jump power watch, the Pierre Paulin. This dress watch is very aesthetically pleasing with dressy Patek vibes, and it has a 38.3mm diameter, a 10mm thickness, and 46mm lug to lug, so it wears very nicely on both small and big wrists. Finishing is pretty good at this price with a brushed case, and it's got a signed crown which is respectable too. The strap is leather and decent enough quality, but again, this is a $129 watch, so all of this is impressive either way. Another watch with some insane value for money, especially in this sale, is the Adidas AD2118, which has a grand seiko-like dial, an automatic NH35 movement, good finishing, 100 meters of water resistance, and a sapphire crystal, for $82. It's also 39mm in diameter, so it's the perfect size for the vast majority and has some nice proportions too. It even has a signed crown and is available in white or ice blue. Definitely a good pickup. The Ixtao Engineer is a homage of the IW2 Ingenieur, or however the hell you say that, and it is absolutely amazing. Some absolutely great finishing, a 39.5mm diameter with a sapphire crystal and PT5000 automatic movement, which if you don't know is debatably above the NH35, it's in that sort of range. It's not too much better, but it is most likely, at least in my opinion, better. You can also get it with an SW200 or an ETA 2824, but even though those movements are very nice, they're for quite a bit more, and for homage, I wouldn't personally go the extra mile. I'd save that money for something original like maybe a Monta. You knew it'd be here, the San Martin SN0116. This is San Martin's only good original design, and man is it insane value. Sapphire, an automatic NH34 GMT, 100 meters of water resistance, and most importantly, some absolutely insane finishing and a great beads of rice bracelet, all for under $250. It's 39.5mm in diameter and 12.5mm thick, so it wears quite nicely too. But when I say good finishing, I mean it, because San Martin's finishing is comparable to like Tudor. It is absolutely amazing. The Baldassarre 1921 Homage is a pretty unique and different watch, and it has a pretty gorgeous dial too. As well as this, it has a mechanical movement, sapphire crystal, and pretty respectable quality strap, all for under $200. It's 38mm in diameter, but due to its unusual shape, it's 41mm in diameter when measuring corner to corner diagonally, though of course it doesn't wear like that, but it is still something to keep in mind. The Stern S434 is a great diver for the price, being only $150 with a sapphire crystal, lovely finishing, 200 meters of water resistance, an NH35 automatic movement, which you've heard quite a few times today because it's very common in these smaller watches, and it is also 39.5mm in diameter and 12mm in thickness. So all round, good wear. I'd recommend it over a Casio Duro, which is too big and of course it's better specs, or an Invicta Pro Diver for example. It's definitely worth the extra buck over those two. The Seagull 1963 is not only full of monetary value with a fully mechanical chronograph for under $150, with good finishing and a gorgeous completely original design, but it also has insane historic value, being the Chinese Air Force's official watch in 1963. The Bosker Voyager is a spec monster for a tiny price. I mean, sapphire, 100 meters of water resistance, good finishing, automatic NH35, cool dials, good proportions, all of this in a really nice looking field watch for only $90 to $120, depending on if you get the bracelet, NATO or leather strap. So if you're on a tight budget, not only is this a good field watch, but it's a very good daily wear too. The best value dive watch on the market, the SD1970 Steel Dive, has 200 meters of water resistance, a sapphire crystal, an automatic NH35, good finishing, and even a ceramic bezel. Very similar to the Prospex Turtle, and like the Turtle, its wearing proportions are pretty weird because it's kind of huge at 44mm in diameter, but the shape makes that wear a hell of a lot smaller, so it's, depending on how you look at it, it can be big, it can be small, but I think overall it's a pretty good wear. The Labini Micro Rota is a gorgeous dress watch with lovely proportions, an amazing strap for the $200 price, and a sapphire crystal with a signed crown, polished case, and ultra thin Chinese micro rotor movement with respectable movement finishing too. I'd go for it mainly for its lovely dial though, because it is gorgeous. Though I will also say it's 40mm, so a bit big for a dress watch if you have smaller wrists, but still a lovely timepiece nonetheless.